Hello, it's Fellonius the Wizard. It's Sunday and it's time for yet another japping. Now I am talking a lot about age, growing old and all that stuff, and mainly because that is where I am at the moment. Being retired, being 60 plus years, it's all mostly about old age and getting older. That's my main reason often. Now, of late there has been some different things. Now this is Sweden, so perhaps this is not all over the world, but I have been to many checkups. I'm trying to get my brain to work as long as possible before Alzheimer's sets in. So I'm trying to keep that one alive, so to speak. But the body, well, it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. If I want to sit down, I can do that. And then suddenly there are some stuff inside my body that might not be working, that might not be where it should be. Now I do have my GPA, that immune defense sickness that needs a checkup every 6 months. So I just send a blood test, and if I don't hear from them, I probably am fine. But this spring has been about other stuff. I just been to one of checkups, and it has to do with my main blood vessel, blood stream, the aorta, and I had a ultrasound on that one, and I lay on a bed, and they drove that ultrasound over my belly, and they checked if my aorta down south, so to speak, has been thickened. That is, you can make it can be fat. It can have been clogged up. There can be many different things, and that needs an operation. And it usually happens with just men in my age. And every time I hear that, I think, well, okay, so I'm in a risk for doing this or for doing that. No, I was free from that. My aorta was perfect. It was nice, free flowing as it usually should. And the thing is, I asked the assistant who'd made the thing, do you see any babies in there? I'm fat because it looks like I'm carrying twins. So I had to ask him, of course. Do you see any babies in there? No. He laughed. But it was like, yeah, let's check for that, because it was similar to those when people are pregnant. But in my case, I cannot be pregnant, but it's always fun to just joke about it. Now, the next test came from mail, where someone said you might get colon cancer. Oh dear, that doesn't sound well. What do you want me to do? You should poo on a paper. That's 2 out of 2. No for me. First of all, I don't have any papers. And second of all, I am not that agile that I can do that and not pee on it at the same time. Oh dear. Just the thought of it. But it has to do with cancer. Now, I was talking to another doctor about this genetics, and so also with the aorta. Some things are genetically transferred, and some are not. Now, in my family, we have never had any problems with blood streams, except for my father, because he clogged it up with other stuff. His lungs weren't really good because he smoked too much, But that's things he did in order to make sure that he got ill. It's not genetic. But cancer is actually genetic. So I asked around, and if you don't have a history in your family about cancer, you should probably be safe or safer. So no, that poo on paper I will not do. On the other hand, I had some other problems and needed a checkup for. My right testicle is too big. Has nothing to do with age. Not that I know of. So I'm going for ultrasound for that. I had some problems with some fungi. So I had to go do a checkup on that. Well, here's a lotion, just fix it. And that's it. Now, my heart is not yet been analyzed, so I guess that's next up for a checkup. Now, I am lucky. In Sweden we get these checkups. We do them for free. There's no money involved, and you are called when the time is due. You just turn up and that's it. Other countries don't have it like that. So you get the problems with old age. I can at least check and see if there is any problems with old age. Thank you for listening. Bye.